Yo, what's good, guys? Ben Fire here, back from the video answer. We're going to be hopping into another Madden 23 gameplay. We're going to be running some MUT. Here's a look at the team. We got Andy Dalton with 1 AP Gunslinger. We have Christian Watson, outside apprentice. Garrett Wilson with short out. And then a couple of O-line abilities to top it off. Defensively, we got Diggs with pick artist, I believe. And Montez Sweat, edge threat. T-Sizzle, edge threat. Darren Woodson's got knockout. Same with B-Doc. So defense in the team is looking a lot better from the last time you guys saw it, which definitely was a while ago. I'm going to try and bring you guys more MUT. Of course, the team definitely not the best, but hey, we make it work, and I think you guys enjoy MUT a little bit more, so we're going to try and bring you. Obviously, I can't compete with super good teams, but we, once again, can try and make it work. Now, playbooks, we're going to be Detroit on offense with this trips tight end that we're running. And we're going to be in 4-6 on defense. Now, starting out the game, we're facing against a pistol user, and he is pretty adamant about running the football consistently, which you see right here. He's actually going to audible formations after going no huddle on back-to-back runs. He has Michael Vick at the quarterback position in LT, a pretty dynamic backfield, but he misses his read there. We have our option defense on conservative, and he messes up. Now, take a look at the left side here. Mike Evans, what are you doing, man? Or not Mike Evans, but Dantzler, whoever that slot corner dude is, he needs to get cut from the team because he was in that outside quarter. He was like backpedaling for 20 years until he got burnt. So obviously the adjustment is just to move Diggs out there and hopefully prevent that, but not a great start defensively. Now offensively, we're in trips tight end. Again, Detroit playbook. First thing we're going to do is move Christian Watson to that outside. Very important. He can get some nice special hot routes like that C route that we love. Now, audibles wise, I don't really change too much. I'll generally just switch out slot quick flat with X spot, and then I'll leave verticals, PA slot corner, and the RPO. You can, of course, there's some other good plays like curl flat and inside cross that we'll run, but for now, we have no time on the play clock. You can hand it off to Bo Jackson, which again, we have Brian Robinson there. We'll sub him in as well. Now, next play, go into this X spot again. I have that ability with Garrett Wilson that I like to have him in the slot because when he runs those outside routes, he's able to get better catching, although he takes a hit stick, takes another hit stick, and that's going to bring us to a 4th and 1 where he's playing back. We throw it to him again, and he takes yet another hit stick, which is a pretty common theme in this video. Here we're going to go to verticals with a little C route out there. I'm just going to try and check it down to B-Rob earlier. Probably threw it a little bit late, and he actually drops it. He's not the best route runner, catcher. So that's not very good. But here we just try and spread out the field a little bit. I have A and X wide open. I was really staring down Y, trying to take advantage of that. That didn't work. Here we go to X spot. I love this play with the little slant and smart routed in route on deep plays. And we're able to hit the slant there for the first down. Now, here's the thing about trips, and if you're running the Lions playbook, you have gun tight in this formation. And you also have bunch. So if someone's running heavy man-to-man coverage, you don't really want to run this formation. Generally, you want to run tight, which is nice because Detroit playbook has so many formations that you're able to actually choose which one you want to run based on what he's doing. If he's running heavy zone like this guy is doing, you can most certainly run trips tight end and have success. But if he's running like press man, not the formation you want to be in. Now, here, we're just going to try and run that curl flat. I love throwing that outside receiver on C routes, so we open him up with the zone. And here, go to X spot. I notice a little one-on-one matchup. Eric Allen, I don't believe, has abilities, and we're able to just throw that over the top. Christian Watson, taller, and he's able to make that beautiful catch on a pretty long drive, but we put up points. He only has 2 minutes left. Right there, he throws right at my user, but Hufanga, who's not the best guy to be using, is unable to make a play. There, he's going to run us over with Xavier McKinney. And he's running the ball a lot. I'm not sure why he's not handing the ball off there, but overall, we're doing a really good job of containing it. He is moving the ball a little bit, but, we always have players there. Nickel over is a really good balance formation. And honestly, I like it better than 3-3-5 wide. So, or 3-3 wide, whatever it is now. I like nickel over better. Again, running the ball a lot. Every once in a while, he'll pass, mainly third downs. He's really not looking to pass unless he has to. There, we're all over it. So I'm really committing to the run, except for these long distances. Here, he goes to his favorite play of chucking it up. We have B-Doc and Diggs over there. One of those guys has a knockout. I think Diggs also has pick artist. Here he goes with a fake. He has Randall Cunningham, and look at Eric Allen get fried by like a cornerback. I don't understand how he got cooked that bad. Keep in mind, I was in punt safe. You can run back the tape. Punt safe there. And here he gets a weird loop. You gotta love that when I had players wide open down the field. Here we're just gonna probably try and like throw a streak, hit the seam, something like that. It's 1-on-1, so I'm trying to throw it up to Christian Watson, who already made one great catch. He's unable to come with that. 7 seconds, you gotta hit a corner out here. Looking for Y, we throw it up, high ball, aggressive catch, and we're actually able to get out of bounds with 1 second left. If we get tackled there, the half is over, but that's an ice in the veins throw from Andy Dalton, who I actually like. I know a lot of people probably haven't seen this Andy Dalton card too much, but he's actually really good. He gets Gunslinger for 1 AP, and he's not gonna. And I was on conservative, by the way, for that fumble. But Garrett Wilson taking another hit stick. Here it's cover 3. I figure that we can fit the post in, but his hook curl played super far back. His curl flat played it. Which overall pretty weird. Garrett Wilson takes another hit stick. But again, I'm on conservative. I really shouldn't fumble the ball, even with taking all these hit sticks. But here we're going to go to X spot again. X spot, play we run a lot. And we have X wide open. Basically had everybody on the field wide open there besides the curl route. Really good route combo there. And we're able to just check it down to Brian Robinson. Right here, if we can score a touchdown, I'm feeling pretty dang good about the game. We go to this double in sail. Again, check it down. Against zone, you can really slice and dice. And you can also run the ball. You notice I'm doing a decent job of staying balanced. Not the best, but we're picking up good yards on the ground, and I'm sticking to it. Here, he goes to a man coverage look, but with the linebacker man up on the running back, we're able to fit it out there. And Brian Robinson Jr. is able to get into the end zone for that touchdown. So overall, I'm feeling pretty good right now. We just need to maybe put together one more stop, as where's my fumble right there of Melvin Ingram laying the wood. But again, he hasn't really moved on offense. Keep in mind his touchdown was kind of a prayer. Just throwing it up to Mike Evans. So as long as we watch that, I'm feeling pretty good. Again, he's not running the ball terrible, but he's also not, 6 carries for 11 yards isn't good. Right there, we get some pressure off the edge. He's forced to throw it up. Trayvon Diggs with that knockout, able to punch it out. And again, that's the difference. If we have the other corner there, he probably doesn't make a play. There is the classic quick snap streak. You never love to see that, but user was a little bit sleepy there. Here again, we have option defense on conservative. Not sure why he continues to think that Michael Vick's going to get open there. It's just not the case. Again, running the ball, but that's really hurting him because he needs to stop the clock. He might have the running back there, but he throws it up to the fullback in double coverage, and Eric Allen is able to come up with that interception. So right here, can pretty much ice the game with a touchdown, or we could honestly just run out the clock. I'm going to try and run up the score, though. We go to this PA post shot. I like this route with Christian Watson. He runs this post route, you motion over, it turns into a corner route. Probably could have bullet passed it. I went with the high ball, inaccurate pass from Dalton. Again, Dalton's not the best QB in the game, but for what he costed, he's pretty dang good. He only costed me like 40 or 50K. And I would have spent more on the QB, but I had to make some other upgrades, some other positions. Getting a guy like Diggs was important. Getting the receiving core was important. Here we go to verticals. I'm trying to hit that seam, but he gets bumped in the slot for 20 years, and we get pressured again. So here I'm just going to max protect, and I know that the seam's going to be open. His user nowhere to be found. We make sure we possession catch to avoid the hit stick or dropping the pass, and we are able to complete that. So that's going to bring us to about 2:30. Yeah, I'm not really watching the clock too much. This isn't a game for $100,000. Here we got the C route. I'm going to kind of throw it up, and you see just the user ability to make a miss, and we actually fall forward into the end zone. And overall, that's going to do it for the video. If you guys did enjoy, make sure you drop a big thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel down below. Follow all links as well. Let me know what you guys want to see next, and peace. I'm out of here.